football, and the big teams still have to go out and buy the finished article.
Yeah, indeed. And now Tim Sherwood finds himself trying to emulate Brian Little as the next Aston Villa manager to beat Manchester United here. So, Jamie Redknapp is down there in the Matchday manager's office. Over to you, Jamie.
Thanks, David. Tim, hour and a half before kick-off, what's your normal routine?
I try to get here as late as possible, but I had to come here early today because the traffic has been bad, obviously, on the M6, so I didn't want to take any chances. I'm here a little bit earlier than normal, coming here, just relaxing in here, and then wait for the players, have a team meeting at 6 o'clock. That's when they finally know the team. I think they got a pretty good idea previous to that. And then just let them get ready, get themselves ready, and wait for them to get back in the dressing room.
And team news, Louis not watching. What team news we got? I'm sure he's not watching this now.
Yeah. To be honest, there's not many ways we could change it too much. I mean, the question is, do we bring in big Rudy Gestead, who give us half an hour on Saturday, and make a change there? But I'll keep it to myself.
Good man. It's been a difficult summer for you. Obviously, lost Christian Benteke and Fabian Delph. A large chunk of goals as well. Cleverly's gone. How have you gone about replacing those players this year?
I think it was important that we did. I mean, the chairman had every right to take that money and put it back in his pocket. He's a lot of money the wrong way at this football club, and he had every right to just put it back in his pocket. But he wanted to reinvest it into players, and that's what we did. And we found the best players were available for the future of the football club. And it's my job to try and get them to gel together for today and for now, for this season. But 100% the signings that we've made are for the future of this club. They're very young men.
You mentioned Rudy Gestead, obviously had a great start, and even last week's game against Bournemouth was a tricky fixture. You must have been delighted to pick up those 3 points. It just takes a little bit of pressure off as a manager. Have you felt that this week?
Yeah, you're always under pressure. Every game, it comes with pressure. That's what this job's all about. But I think that the result there, we didn't want to go to Bournemouth in the first game of the season.
No,
Euphoria of the first game. It was a carnival atmosphere down there, a lovely day. Everyone swinging off the rafters there, and we had a good professional performance in the first half. We quietened the crowd down, and the second half, we took control of it and managed to get the win.
I mean, you and I, we played here for many years, played against Aston Villa, and used to think, what a big club, big stadia. Yeah. How do you go about turning this club around? Bottom six last 4 years. It needs a change. I mean, what do you need to do to change that? I think
to change personnel is key, and I think we've done that in a quite dramatic way this summer. I think it was needed. It's not as if it hasn't been needed. As you quite rightly said, this is one of the biggest football clubs in English football, and it should be in the other end of the division, but unfortunately it's found itself in the wrong end. No one says it's going to be easy this year just because we've made changes, because these boys are going to have to gel together. That's my job. But it's a new dawn, and it's a new beginning, and we really want to get as many wins as we can as early as possible, and then we can start to see the whole squad, because it is a very young group, and I'd like to make changes as much as possible so they all get a taste of it for the future of the club.
I'm sure it's been driving you mad this week. Everyone's been telling you they've not beaten United in 20 years here. You watch United against Tottenham, I'm sure, plenty of times on video, etc. Where do you see their weaknesses? How can you get after them and cause them problems this evening?
I think they're still a young side as well, young as in gelling together. It's a transition period for Man United, as it was last summer for them as well. They seem to have gone through a lot of players. So both teams are not quite there yet. So it's up to the best individuals on the night to try and change this game. We don't listen to what's happened in the past. There's nothing to do with us. I think history is in the past, and we're looking for the future.
Listen, mate, thanks very much for your time. I won't leave you. Won't keep you too long. Obviously, get the team prepared, etc. But thank you very much, Tim. Good luck, mate.
No problem.
Good to see you.
Pleasure.
Jamie, thank you very much.